Hi, this is Scott at Coffeeprops, and thank you for joining. We are demonstrating the Pourx Oura. The Pourx Oura, a smart, light-guided coffee scale. Pretty cool stuff. They sent this to me. They're in Kickstarter right now, and I wanted to show you some of the really cool things about this scale. First of all, this is it. All right, it's like a disc. All right. And we're going to brew a cup of coffee here, but before we do, I want to show you something. If you press the left side button, watch what happens. All right, now we're in light mode. This is light guided mode, and we can, by pressing both of these, right now it's 2 asterisks, which means it's a balanced pour. We can switch to 1 star is strong, 3 stars is sour. So you have sour, balanced, and strong. And what you do is you just start pouring, and the green light will tell you to, depending on which setting you put this on, it'll stay green as you're pouring and turn red to tell you to stop, purple to mix the slurry, to stir, and then green again, and then white when it's ready and finished. That's a little bit more complicated, but that's what we do anyway. This is what happens when you turn it off. Okay, it says see you. Now, if we turn the right side, now we are in pour over mode. And the reason I know that is because we have a timer and we have a scale. Now, I've already used the scale to get my grounds in here, but watch what happens when we just start pouring. See, it's automatically detected that we started pouring, and you don't have to start the timer. It starts on its own because it's identified the fact that you have started pouring. So we're going to let that go to about 30 seconds or so, and then continue pouring to our specified 250 grams. And here you can determine, say I want to get to 150 in about 50 seconds. Okay, that's good enough. We're going to let that go for a second. Get it up to about 1 minute and 10 seconds. And we will start pouring. If you're just joining us, we're showing off the Pourx Oura, which is in Kickstarter right now. They sent me a demonstrator, and I am demonstrating it, been playing with it this week. And so we are at 210 at about 1.5 minutes. Yeah, so this is the Oura by Pourx, and it is a smart, light-guided coffee scale. What makes it smart? Well, we'll tell you in a second here as soon as we get done pouring. At about 150, we'll finish off our 250. And we are finished. Oh, 249. Okay. All right, so here is I'll set this off to the side here. Here is the quick guide that came with the Pourx. It also comes with a charging cord, which is USB and mini USB right there. Keep that going. What happens is there are 3 modes. The first is a weighing mode, and you press the right side on, and this is what I did to weigh the coffee. Then there is both 2 different types of pouring mode. One is light guided and the other is pour over mode. That's what we're doing right now. All right, we're doing a pour over guide, a pour over, and it's sensed totally when you started pouring. It just started the timer, so you don't have to worry about that. The cool thing is that there's a light guided. All right, so in light guided mode, you follow the lights to perform the coffee brewing process. Pour water, pause, continue, adjust the water flow. So here's the thing about adjusting the water flow. There are 4 different lights that light up on the outside rim as you're pouring. The white light says it's either ready or it's finished. The green light says start and continue pouring. But if it starts to rotate, then that's good. You know, you're doing a great job. The green will just keep rotating around the edge. If it starts flashing, it's saying you need more water. In other words, the volume that you're pouring is not enough. You need to add it. And then pulsing, if the green just keeps pulsing on the outside, then it's you got to pull back. Red, you stop pouring and wait. Purple, you stir the slurry, and then it'll turn green again, and then white. Now, the thing that I believe as I understand it, different recipes other than this sour, balanced, and strong, you can record your recipe. And what's more is you can submit your recipe, and that's pretty cool. So let's see where we're at with our pour over here. Okay, it's coming along. All right, so I'm going to pull this off because that's going to just continue. I'm going to turn this off. So again, this is the Pourx Oura. This is where you plug it in, and this is the unit. I think I just turned it on. There's a grind scale here, what your grind size, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. So let me turn on the light guided mode. And I tell you what, I'm going to get a mug, starter fluid, put this in here, and we're going to go with this. And what you do is you select which type of brew that you want. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. We want this one. Okay, so we're going to go with balanced, and you click start to start pouring. You click it. Okay, so now it's going to start pouring. So we're starting. You see how that's going around? Okay, did you hear the 3 beeps? The 3 beeps say to stop. That's our bloom, and we're just following the light guide for our light guided pour over. There's 3 beats. Okay, now we want to be pouring more. See, it goes around if we're doing good. If we start pouring too much, it'll flash. If we're not pouring enough, see, it's flashing. It says I need more, and I'm running out of water. Hang on. See, it's saying give me more, give me more. So this is what you want. You want the round, want it to be going around like that. That means you're doing the right kind of job with the pouring. Not too much, not too little. And see, it's pulsing because I'm pouring too fast. So if I stop, it'll flash, says more. And with the light guided mode, you don't need to worry about time or weight. It's just going to continue to tell you all right. So that's kind of what it does. Now, if you're just joining us, we've been demonstrating the new Pourx Oura, and you'll want to go onto their Instagram account, and I will post on my story a picture so that you can swipe up and go to their Kickstarter. This thing is really cool. It really is. It's a way to do different pour overs. You can share your recipes, and so that's pretty much it. I really like this thing. This is really cool, and the folks at Pourx would like you to see what it's all about. And thanks for joining me. That is the Pourx.